All right, now that you have your welders set up and powered on, let's go over a few key features and benefits and how to actually work these welders. This is the user interface guide for the Orion mPulse welder. As we turn it on, I'm going to switch on the back. Turns on immediately. Here on the touchscreen, it's very simple to use. You can turn your power up or down with these buttons, or you can click and drag it along with that dial right there. Very easy. This button down here is a lock. If you notice, I can hit that. Now this is locked. Now I cannot change any settings. The whole screen is locked. If I click it again, the screen is now unlocked. And finally, this button right here is the weld on, weld off button. Once I click it and it turns orange, the weld is now on and ready to weld. As I touch the electrode, a weld is initiated. If that is not turned on, when I try to make a weld, I'll get an error saying welder is currently in an idle state. Push OK. Push that button to turn it off of idle, and now we can weld. Here we have it set up. As we turn it on, it turns on very quickly. On the user interface, we have the option to change our settings up or down. You can tap it to go up or down, or you can hold it for a rapid movement. As you find a setting you like, you can hit the lock button. Try that again. As that is locked, now you cannot change any settings. So it locks it in place. To unlock it, simply press that button again. Now we can move the settings again. This little dial down here with the settings key allows us to change the background color of the Orion PJ. We can select any of these colors, which is select one of them, let's hit pink, and it turns the whole thing pink. We can do green, blue, any color you like out of these 9 colors. As you start to weld, this button up top is critical. If you hit it and it lights up, that means you are in a weld ready state. Now I can go and I can weld right here underneath the screen. If that button is not lit up, now it is not in a weld ready state. If I try to weld, I get this message. The welder is currently in weld off mode. Please press weld on below to start welding. So I can hit weld on. That turns it on for me. Now I can weld. The new Orion PJ welder also has the option to change out your stylus. Every Orion welder comes standard with a 3-foot long stylus. With a PJ welder, you can unplug that stylus and add an extension that is 3 to 6 feet long. This will allow you to have greater reach as you are welding. Now that you got everything set up, and at this point you should have a good handle on what everything is called and how to work the welder, let's go back and review setting up all the other components that came with your welding system.